Now I take you to the world of Alexandrite, one of the most coveted and collectible gems in the world. This particular material is very, very collectible, and there are very few stones that surpass the 1 carat mark. When you're talking Alexandrite, the problem is they are freaks of nature, and they are one of the most expensive and coveted collectible gemstones that are natural across the world. And they're constantly increasing in price because currently there is no active mining in the world of Alexandrite. I remember when the big discovery was in India, I actually discovered that deposit on the eastern part of the coastal area of India. And when we discovered that, it was a big deal because, Alexandrite is so limited. The mines in Russia depleted over 120 years ago. Sri Lanka, you're seeing nothing coming out of Sri Lanka. Tanzania, we had the big day in Tanduru back in the day, but there's nothing coming out of Tanzania. Madagascar is too sporadic. I mean, we find them in the ancient rivers, but very, very few and very, very small. We don't get big sizes. So what Alexandrite is the mineral type crystal beryl with the ability to change. It is actually a rare geological phenomenon, but it has the ability to shift in color from that green that you just saw to what I'm about to show you now. So take a look at this Alexandrite here. Now look at this. Boom. See this? Here comes the red, baby. You see that? Now, this particular gem is actually quite interesting because it comes out of Nova Era. This particular one came out of Brazil in Nova Era. I actually got it by accident because I buy a lot of Nova Era emerald out of Brazil. This stone was actually within the rough of the actual Brazilian emerald in Nova Era, which is very uncommon. I'll tell you why this happened, because once it's in the hands of the Brazilian miners, they know this material sells for big money because Alexandrite can sell for 10, 20, 30,000 a carat when it surpasses 2 carat mark, right? But how I got it was actually in the Nova Era emerald. If you know this locale, it produces mica schist. Now, mica schist is like a black element that covers the emerald. And a lot of time you can't see past the mica schist. It's actually in covering the crystal. So when they sold this to me, they actually thought I was buying, they actually thought that this was a piece of emerald. They didn't know it was an Alexandrite. Otherwise, there would be no way I could buy this for less than 6 digits or up. So guys, if you are a collector and you like emeralds, but first I want to show you something in this particular stone. I want to show you the clarity. Look how clean that emerald is. This is a perfectly flawless 4.7 carat, the best cut you can ever imagine. Look at the cutting Cat has put on that. It is a perfect precision diamond cut. One of the best Alexandrite cuts I've ever seen in my life. Nobody in their right mind would ever cut a 7 carat to a 4.7 carat to give it that perfect cut. And that's basically what you have here. Now, guys, I tell you now, if you are a Don's Club member, or you buy from the Artelier already, you'll know the opportunities are all based off my cost. But if you've never bought from the Artelier, you want to get in touch with contact at Cap Florence. Below, you'll see an email address, and ask them what the opportunity is on an Alexandrite like this, because they are rare. I've got like 1 or 2 pieces that pop up every couple of years of this clarity. This is a flawless stone. It's 4.7 carat. It's diamond cut. Its dispersion is unrivaled. These are extremely rare. There is no active mining, as I said before, and there's just no way to get more. I know I have a lot of collectors that follow me around the world, but Alexandrite is just one of those things that it's not about money. You just can't replace them. They're extremely uncommon, and to have a diamond cut 4.7 carat is like it's like finding a 10 carat pink diamond. They're not common. You won't see a lot of them, and when they do go to market, they sell extremely, extremely fast. Of course, you've got aeronautically engineered Cap Florence piece of jewelry here as well. A lot of deep flawless diamonds in this piece, but also if you want a close-up video to see how it looks in the studio lights, there's also a link below somewhere on this Facebook Live that links you to the location. You can actually see the video and get an idea of what this piece actually looks like in close up and the actual color change distinction characters as well. Once again, rare geological phenomenon coming out of Nova Era in Brazil. Rare stone, collectible stone, the perfect cut, the perfect quality, what you would expect from Cap Florence. Send an email to contact@Cap Florence.